Alright folks, we head to field with a new plane I have. It's the ME-262 by FreeWing. This is going to be a maiden flight. We'll have to see and hope that everything goes good. Put some flap down. Alright, I see that. Here goes nothing. Didn't take much runway to get up. Retracts up. Well, it's pulling hard to the left. Hard to the left. Look at that.
Yeah. Got it trimmed?
I don't know. No, man, it's still doing it. Oh, what's going on with that? I got all right trim right now. I can't go anymore. Huh? Yeah, it's everything. Oh, Lord. Still yanking to the left.
Might better give us some rudder for now.
Slow it down a little bit. Look at that, Billy.
Yeah.
It's almost out of control, man. Slow it down. I've been flying half. Look at that. It's just, I let go of that stick and it just jerks.
And that's all of it. You ain't got no more.
No more. It's going to be a suck of the land.
Just keep that right. Keep a little pressure on the right.
Yeah, I am. It's bad off. I can't imagine why it's so bad far off like it is. Just I'm gonna come and get straight, and I'm gonna let go of my stick after it's letting go. Look at that. Give some right rudder, man. I gave all right rudder.
Yeah, just give us some right rudder. See if that helps any.
It's all up too. Huh? Tell you what, that's weird. These will get the most out of this flight.
Yeah. Enjoy it. Pretty quick.
I just need to know why it's doing that. Hopefully I can land it successfully. Which way I gotta come down? Which way the wind's blowing now?
Coming from your left. Land from your left. Drive down.
It should be down. We're gonna do a pass by here to make sure.
Wheels. Yep.
I'm gonna have to ride that stick. Sounds almost like an EDF here. Oh man! I need to see if I got EDF that pick it up, Billy. If I've got EDF out, then let me turn the throttle back. There they are. Okay.
I got it. Just drop. Okay.
Well,
I want you to see what little foam that is actually holding the whole front of this thing with the retract in place to be able to land this thing without that little bit of foam that they have to not break. I mean, it's really ridiculous. They should have some carbon fiber tubing or something going through there, or have that foam thicker than what it is attached. It's basically this little thin piece of foam right here that's holding this front end, where this has got to take a lot of pressure when it lands. Even on a good landing, it's going to take a beating, and this is going to break off. So I don't know. FreeWing needs to look at that and try and correct that problem. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to fix it and put some carbon fiber in there. I will see.
Hey everyone, I went ahead and epoxied the front of the nose back onto the plane, but because there's so little foam to epoxy around the whole fuselage here, I went ahead and cut out a hole here, and I drilled back to about right here. It's a long bit, and I ran a carbon fiber rod through here. And I also did it on the other side. I won't know if it's going to actually do anything until I actually make my next flight and landing. But at the bottom here you can see the carbon fiber rod going in. I actually went on that side a little lower than what this other side is. As you can see, you can actually see the rod, where the other side is further in this foam here. But this goes back quite a bit back to the foam there, so it you know, it should be all right, providing it's even enough to hold this thing together with a landing. I mean, this is such a poor design up front. What FreeWing should do is have this whole front section just solid foam, rather than have all these cavities in there, because that's where the problem is. There's just not enough foam to secure this front end with the nose wheel. Because you can't, it's not like you can flare this plane to land it. You have to come in a 3-point landing, and any weight to the front nose wheel, it's going to rip it off. So I mean, if you buy one of these things, which I wouldn't recommend till they fix this issue, is I would do the carbon fiber rods before you even fly it. Because I notice a lot of people having this problem. But anyhow, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Have a good day.
Alright guys, I've got the ME262 out. After doing that mod on the front, I put the carbon fiber tubes in there and reinforced it as much as I could with little foam I had to work with. And I went ahead and gave some manual right, because on my Maiden, this thing was just dumping over to the left big time. And it was real nose heavy too, so I got a little up in there. So I don't know, we're gonna see. The hogs came in last night and they just chewed up the field, so we have some really bad divots in the runway right now. All right, all that going. Let me go ahead and bring down my flaps just about half, and how I say, here goes nothing, partner. Bring up my retracts. Alright, it's flying straight. So apparently that manual, we cut the throttle back. Apparently that manual adjustment I gave it did the job. Now it's actually going down a little. So it's actually just a tad nose heavy. Oh, I don't know.
I have nothing right now. Oh, I lost it for a minute as far as control. What's going on with control, man? Alright, bring it down some more. It's try and keep it a little closer. I'm gonna slow it down some more. Like my front nose gear's not in all the way. Huh. I hadn't touched the ailerons at all yet. I'm just working on my nose weight issue. No, that nose wheel is it's not up all the way. Well, this plane is very, it tip stalls very easily. It's a known issue for this plane. I'm just going half throttle just to get it trimmed in. I want to see if it's going to be true to the runway, over the runway, so when it's time to land. See, this is pretty much how I make all my approaches. So I ended up over there, in that area. Give it a little left rudder. It's amazing how I'm spot on with that manual aileron adjustment, huh? I hear you, little. Well, they came last night and chewed it up, but yesterday it was nice.
Yes, it was nice last night, huh?
Yeah, they did it last night. Okay, I'm dropping the landing gear. Confirm the landing gear's down. Yes, it is. Okay, we're going to go ahead and attempt the landing. I heard my little vibration happen. I'm coming in with I believe a crosswind here. Not much. Got to make a long, steady descent. Oh, that's not what I want. Long, steady descent. I'll tell you what, my nose held together, buddy.
I heard that.
That nose wouldn't have held together without that carbon fiber tube in there. That would have snapped like nothing. I'd say like a twig. Look at that, buddy. Now that thing hit some bumps big time, and that nose is on my plane. And all it took was 2 carbon fiber tubes going from this point back to here on both sides.
That little area.
But that was the thickest foam I could find. The rest of it like less than 1/4 of an inch. That was nice.
Just laminated.
That was sweet. I'm gonna tell you guys. Now I like this plane because I fixed the issue that this plane has. That,
About the issue yet.
but people, I was told by a certain party that sells this plane that they have no problems at all with this plane with the nose breaking off. Okay, on landings. So if you have one of these and you've had the nose just snap off on a good landing, please let people know. Put it in your forums, put it on YouTube. Don't be shy, because if they don't know, it's not going to get fixed. And I'm not the only one that ever bought one of these that has had this happen. I've seen so many people on YouTube and on forums that have had it, but not enough people are speaking up, which is causing a problem. Because they're not going to correct the issue if people don't speak up. But that was fun. That was a good flight. I had to give it quite a bit of right aileron manually to get it to fly straight. And it's not balanced, but it's fine. I'm going to leave it as is. I'm happy. As you can see in that video, that was not a good landing. Actually, it wasn't bad, but I hit a lot of bumps. We have a lot of hog stuff. And all right, gang. Hope y'all enjoyed it, because I did. More. It's going to be a sucker to land.
Keep that right, keep a little pressure on the right.
Yeah, I am. It's bad off. I can't imagine why it's so bad far off like it is. I'm going to come and get straight, and I'm going to let go of my stick after okay, it's letting go. Look at that. Still yanking to the left.
I better give it some rudder for now.
Yeah. Slow it down a little bit. Look at that, Billy.
Yeah.
It's almost out of control, man. Slow it down. I've been flying half. Look at that. It's just, I let go of that stick and it just jerks.
And that's all of it. You ain't got no more.
No. All right, I see that. Here goes nothing. Didn't take much runway to get up. Retracts up. Well, it's pulling hard to the left. Hard to the left. Look at that.
Yeah. Got it trim?
I don't know. No, man, it's still doing it. Oh, what's going on with that? I got all right trim right now. I can't go anymore. Huh? Yeah, it's everything. Oh, Lord. Alright folks, we head to field with a new plane I have. It's the ME-262 by FreeWing. This is going to be a maiden flight. We'll have to see and hope that everything goes good. Put some flap down.